Hello, and welcome to Portland with Patrick. My name is Patrick Russell, and I'll be your host. Tonight's show is part of a series about the arts and culture in Portland, Maine. When I first moved to Portland over 2 years ago, I was so excited to find that there is a thriving arts and creative community here. I've met some of the most amazing people that I've ever known in my entire life, and it's just really inspiring to live here amongst everyone's doing their own thing, but people are working together on stuff, and it's real exciting. Today, I am honored to have with us Sebastian Meade. And I've known Sebastian for a little while now. He's one of the most laid-back people I know, as I found out 2 hours ago when I called him last minute to be on the show. And I think Sebastian said something like, "Yeah, sure, man, I'm down." Sebastian has a long list of accomplishments in his young life, beginning with graduating from Freeport High School. He went on to Ripon College in Wisconsin to get his Bachelor of Science in Studio Art and Art History. His work has been featured in many different places, including a solo show at Unity College, 3 group shows with Freeport Creative Arts that were juried by Bruce Brown and June Fitzpatrick. Sebastian has had his work shown at the Kabang Festival. He's also had a student group show at Ripon College. Sebastian is the curator and founder of Freeport Square Gallery, and his work is currently being shown at Azure Cafe in Freeport. And finally, Sebastian has recently received a grant from Coffee by Design for his work, which we'll be very excited to talk about this evening. Welcome, Sebastian.
Thank you.
Anything I might have missed that you want to say about yourself?
Not that I can think of off of that. Nice intro.
Thank you. So we could start out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Coffee by Design grant.
Yes.
Tell me what that's all about.
Yeah, what it is Coffee by Design, I think, has been doing this for 15 years out of their 16, 17 years of in existence. They have a Rebel Blend coffee roast, and part of that is a Rebel Blend Fund, which is a grant that goes to various artists, artist groups, things like that, once a year. And I happened to apply for it this year, and I got some money for doing a project my plan is to do robots this summer and have them all shown at once, all the way from Biddeford through to Bangor. So, and then there'll be a couple of the Coffee by Design shops in Portland, places. I'm going to find locations in Biddeford, Lewiston, Freeport, Bangor, and anywhere in between that I can ramble up some stuff.
Congratulations!
So,
that's really exciting.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned. I actually have 2 guests today. Sebastian has brought Nick,
yes,
one of his robots, to join us,
yes,
which is an honor as well.
He's pretty quiet.
Yeah, we didn't mic him, so I wouldn't expect him to say much. I think we first met down by the cruise ships.
Yeah.
Like one summer.
Yeah. Summer morning.
Tell me about that, the art that you do for the other types of art that you do, I guess.
Well, I do a wide variety of stuff to begin with. I mean, my artwork mainly is sculpture, and it's robots and space capsules and satellites and things like that. But on top of that, and that's my, then I have flat work as well, drawings and paintings that go along the same theme line, but also I do a series of work that's like bicycles and other stuff, more traditional looking pieces. But I like to separate that as my gallery stuff, and then separate it with a series of t-shirts and things like that that I do, that I call, and I have a logo for my Robot Revolution. And so I have t-shirts and bags and various other things, and I have little yarn monsters and all sorts of other stuff that I do on the side as this other element to hopefully sell and help create other stuff.
Keep the momentum going. Yeah,
keep a circular system, basically.
So how were the cruise ships this summer? Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, good stuff. So Portland has changed a lot in the past few years, even just since I first started coming here. Where do you think it's all going with Portland and the surrounding cities too?
That's a good question. It's actually kind of funny because one thing that sometimes drives me crazy is I'll hear someone that's new to Portland, maybe lived in Portland for a year or so, or even in the state, and they kind of start complaining that there's not enough contemporary art around, and I kind of draw a blank on how they can think that.
Yeah.
And I actually talked to one person about it one time that I'm like, actually, there's been huge strides. I mean, I grew up in Freeport and coming to Portland, forever. And at the same time, I was growing up, going down to visit family in New Jersey, going over to the city, going to New York City, and going to, the Met and the MoMA and all these places and seeing all this contemporary art. And then I just come home. And at that time, pretty much, it was really rare to find the Portland Museum of Art or places to show contemporary artwork even of that time. Every now and then they'd have something, and I would want to go and just eat it up.
Yeah.
But now you had all the landscapes, and when I ran a gallery in Freeport, people would go, oh, you need to have more landscapes and lighthouses for sale. That's what's going to sell. And I would be like, well, actually, what I was finding is that even people that were from outside of the state were happy to find contemporary artwork because they want something from Maine. And Maine has such a stamp of almost approval of being an artist. You don't pick it up when you live in the state, but when you go outside of the state and someone goes, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm an artist. Oh, where are you from? Maine. They're like, oh, what? And you're like,
they're like,
what?
Definitely
you're like, really?
Get that reaction.
And Portland itself, just the amount of stuff that goes on is kind of almost overwhelming at times.
Sebastian, we're running low on time. And any parting words or any other, anything you'd like to add to the people watching this show?
I have no clue. I think I've said a lot.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what I said, but
no, it's been good.
Yeah,
well,
but
thank you for coming on. Yeah. It's great to have you. I'm glad it all worked out last minute and everything.
Yeah,
but
and,
it's been
like
real
I said,
nice.
If you follow Acts of Random Art, you'll see what I'm up to and other stuff.
Yes, so go check that out right now. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope this show was informative, and if you've never been to Portland, I hope that you come check this place out. If you live in Portland already, I hope this show has helped you to immerse yourself even further into the art community here. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.